In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the starter on your Ford Focus. This will be located on the front bottom of the engine. Let's get started. Using a 10mm socket, loosen the top nut. Pull the pole out and lift the bracket up. Remove the plastic shield. Remove the bracket. Using a 10mm socket, loosen the negative terminal. Pull the negative terminal off, put it to the side. Remove the connector for the oil pressure sensor. Push on the tab in the back. Pull the connector off. Put it up out of your way. Using a 3/8 wrench, we're going to remove the nut for the bracket. Remove the nut, pull the bracket off of the stud. Using a 13mm socket, I'm going to remove the nut. Remove the stud. Using a 13mm socket, we're going to remove the nuts. Remove the nut. Using a 10mm socket, remove the bottom nut. Remove the nut and remove the cable. Using a 13mm socket, remove the top bolt for the starter. From the bottom of the car, you're not going to be able to see this bolt with your eyes. You're only going to be able to feel for it. We're going to remove the starter. You may need to use a small pry bar to help you pry it off this bottom post. Remove the starter. Remove the two nuts and washers off of the new starter. And it's ready to be installed. Install the starter. Get the bolt started. Reach up and get the second top bolt started. I'm just putting these in by hand. Torque the top and bottom starter bolts to 26 foot-pounds. Reaching up to the top one. Install the connection onto the starter. Reach up and put your crush washers on. With our crush washers installed, get the nuts started. Get the nuts snug down as far as you can by hand. The less we have to move the ratchet up there, the better. Snug down the nuts. Our top nut is going to go from a 13 to a now 14. Snug down the bottom nut. This one's still a 10mm. Torque the top nut to 9 foot-pounds. Torque the bottom nut to 44 inch-pounds. Put the bracket onto the stud. Install the nut. Snug the nut down. Install the connector. Push until you hear a click. If you don't, give it a pull back. Make sure it's locked on. Install the negative battery terminal. Snug it down. Install the cover. Install the bracket. Pull the pull out. Install it into the bracket and snug the nut down. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.